Yeah, and the whole scene, in a sense, if Howard Hughes is not the mule, and we don't know in this book, and we're never going to know within my universe. I don't think I'm ever going to reveal if the mule who the mule really may have been, because I honestly at this point I don't know, and it's good to have him be indeterminate, especially as it relates to this cult that develops around the mule 1,500 years later. But Howard Hughes, if he is the mule, uh, you can imbue things into the things he says or does that perhaps could connect. But if he's not the mule, it's a great red herring chapter because it develops the character of Big Frank. It takes Big Frank out of New York because it also, as I early in the book, in the trailers, I talk about the higher powers. That despite the power that we see that Paulie flexes and that Big Frank flexes, that there are people who are more sinister and more powerful than the mafia.
It reminds me of The Bad Sleep Well,
Yeah,
where you get the central evil characters, but you know that there are people that are worse that are pulling the strings, as
right.
they say.
And just we don't see the mule, just like we don't see the president of the corporation. It's the vice president who gets the call and goes on vacation after he's killed off uh, Toshiro Mifune's character and has left his son. His son and his daughter revile him, don't want anything to do with him, but he's still there to serve the master that we never see. And it's a great scene. It's one of the great comments on corporate evil. And in fact, I'm going to actually bring that film up. Let me write that down. Bad Sleep Well for my corporate evil show that I'm going to do. But uh, that character, just like the mule, is never seen, and you never want to show the monster fully. You always A monster is always more scary when you just see little bits or hear things of it. Jacques Tourneur, a great B film director, uh, was great at this. Film noir at its best does that. That things that are hidden in the shadows. So we Big Frank is pulled. He's summoned basically to Las Vegas. So he's summoned to the great man's throne basically to kiss his brass ring. And of course, Big Frank doesn't kiss anyone's ass, even Howard Hughes's. And he winds through the Serpentine tunnel. There are some real characters in Las Vegas. The people at the hotel, he says, are real. If you look them up, you could find that they were real minor mob figures. This is when Howard Hughes started buying up property in Las Vegas, and
Oh, I know. There's plenty of them with Bondine fantasies. It seems like.